to give the inner child a moment to tell you what she would like you or he would like you to consider. You know, as children, we had, hopefully, most of us were able to have a magical phase, a fantasy phase. Cartoons were real. Fantasy movies were real. We could at least imagine or feel as if it was real because it wasn't too far. We weren't too practical at that point. We were a little lighter as beings. Again, hopefully. It's not true for all children or all childhood experiences. And if that's the case for you, this message I think is really pertinent. This is for you especially because your inner child needs it now. You never had it. If you did have it, you need more of it still. I'm talking about fantasy or magic back into your life now while you're still living. Okay, so let's see. What if they could tell you right now, what would little Maggie or little Martin want you to know? Little Sabrina, little Karen, little Dennis. Oh, too many. Some fell out. It's going to keep going. Get them all at once. What does the inner child want them to know? Okay. Turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race. This is telling you to slow down. Don't be in such a rush to get through life like it's an obstacle, well, not an obstacle course, more like the 50-meter dash or whatever. Don't run through it. Enjoy the process. Play along the way. Enjoy life. Breathe, for God's sake, is what your inner child is saying. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. Watch and wait. Meaning, again, don't be so rushed to make judgments or to act. Just be cool, be calm. This inner child likes to take her time or his time. Watch and wait. Whale spirit, trust the great mystery. Don't be so quick to try to figure out everything. Trust that everything will happen in its due time and as it should happen. You don't have to always know what's right around the corner. Enjoy the fact that you don't know. Look forward to being pleasantly surprised, as a child would. Although sometimes they want to know, right? What am I getting for Christmas? Or what am I getting for my birthday? Or where are we going, Mom? You know. So that's true. But this child, they like to wait and trust in the great mystery. All right, what else? Let's see. At the top of this pile, I have Starlight before I can even begin with my homemade deck. So we will take it. Starlight. Your inner child wants you to believe in hopes and dreams and magic and wishes being fulfilled. Maybe your inner child would like you to look up at the stars more often. If you can get a telescope, use your telescope and look up at the sky. So Starlight. Shuffle it for our child, our inner child. Simeon. Well, that's an old blast from the past. That name, out of the blue, I thought, what does little Simeon have to say? Simeon is somebody I knew in school. And when I say school, I mean grade school. A long, long, long time ago. And I have not thought of that name or Simeon in maybe, I don't even want to say how many years. It's painfully long. Wow. Ooh, you're romanticizing red flags. Now, this could mean two things. Your inner child is saying, like, you're making red flags, you're imagining red flags. Like, you're too fearful. Live more like a child, was abandoned, free, like the Page of Wands. Just running about happily, gaily, freely, with passion for life, you know. Or it could mean, if you're dating, for instance, and you're caught up in romance, you're ignoring red flags, or you're making those red flags seem to be something like, oh, the jealousy, you know, can be thrilling. Let's just be real. You might perceive that to be, oh, he can't live without me. He's so into me. But it could be a red flag for entrapment or abuse. So, yeah, don't be, your inner child will definitely scream to you in those situations. Hello? No, 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 no. Don't downplay that. Don't romanticize it. Take that very seriously. Endings and death. I think they want to remind you that life is not permanent. As morbid as that might sound, days aren't unlimited yet. Oh, did I say yet? Okay. Days are not unlimited at this. Okay. It's coming from somewhere. Days are not. I can't even say it without an ending or a period. But yeah, your inner child wants you to enjoy life now. Every day, every second of every day, grab life by the horns and play with it. Which way should I take it? When it came out, it was, I think this was the side, I'm not sure, karma. Meaning, like, be mindful of your karma, do good things, serve the highest good, don't be selfish, you know, everything that will lead you to good karma. And avoid bad karma. Don't be selfish, don't step on other people, don't take from people things that I'm sure you wouldn't be doing anyway. But maybe your inner child thinks that you told him, I don't know. Your inner child knows you better than I do. So she may be telling you, or he may be telling you something you need to hear. But on the back it says freelancer, edit, gigs, proofreader, write books, photographs. And that's what made me think maybe this was the side that was mean to pop out. I don't even know which one. I think I saw karma first, but I'm not sure. We'll take both. Proofread, they may want you to be freelancing on the weekend. Like if you have a 9 to 5, that's a lot of rules, a schedule. You must do this for the boss. They want you to do something that your heart screams for, that is crazy, that may never get you $1, and that might be the thing that actually earns you the most, right? But your inner child wants you to do something you love just for you, not about practicality. Even if it's something you only do 1 hour a month. I didn't even say a week this time because I know a lot of you, oh, I do laundry on Saturdays and I cook for the church and you know, okay, 1 hour a month, write it on your calendar. The 28th, every month, 5 to 6 p.m., Saturday night, whatever. My date is with the paintbrushes. My date is with the violin or my cello. One day, my date is with the cello. But you're going to do that for you because it's what makes you alive. And then you're going to want to do it more than 1 hour. See, I tricked you. But no, just dedicate to 1 hour. Dedicate 1 hour to yourself, please. Inner child is asking. What else? Let's see if it can fly out. What is that? Can you pop one out? Pop one out. No, I'm not going to say that song. That's a naughty. Why am I going back in the day? I had a best friend that liked the song, and I'm not even going to say what it was. It was very naughty. Okay, chess, money strategy, money strategy, wise spending, long game. Money strategy, wise spend. They want you to be strategic about your future so you can live happily. Children are not very much into strategy, being wise and spending. I think this one is just looking out for your future because they want to be able to play even when your hair is white. So they want you to invest wisely, have a money game, a long game for that money. That's what she's telling you, or he's telling you. All right, inner child. Somebody's inner child. It may be a Capricorn out there. That's definitely what your inner child tells you to do. And what's this? This tried to come up before, but I said pop out. That's what led me to that naughty song. And I'm not going to say what it is as much as it wants to come out. But that's why I said pop it out there. Because it did. It came back. Auto, mechanic, body tech, roadside assistance. Maybe somebody out there has an auto. It could be male or female. Your inner child loves cars. You want to look at becoming maybe you like working on cars on the weekend. I don't know. It wanted to come out. It came back out. I didn't think it would be something an inner child would want to say. So when it flipped over, I'm like, no, you want it to come out if you want to come out and be sad. And it did. Heartfelt petition. Ask spirit for help and express gratitude for what you had. I receive in divine timing. So your inner child is saying be grateful and let spirit know you're grateful more often. And ask for help. But don't just ask for help. Go to spirit more often than when you ask for help. Go to spirit and say thank you. God, the angels, your ancestors. Don't just go to them when you need help to get through the crazy times. Go to them and say thank you for me living another day. Thank you that my household is well. Thank you that we have food on the table. Thank you that we have clean air to breathe. Thank you for the clean water we bathe in and we drink. Thank you for a roof over our head. Thank you for the clouds in the sky. Thank you for the trees. Thank you for the grass. Thank you for the birds. Thank you for the owls. Thank you for everything. Oranges, honey, cars, transportation of all kinds, technology. And mean it. It's not just lip service. If you don't mean it, say it and then you'll start meaning it. Or start looking at those things with wonder, with childlike wonder. That's what's coming from your inner child, because they used to look at the sky and be in awe of the shapes that they would see, of the stars aligned in the sky, and wonder what constellations they could see. That was something that your inner child would do. They want you to get back to that, being grateful for the little things, which are really the big things. It's something you and I could never do. Create this huge, massive sky over all these continents and these oceans. When you think about it, it's breathtaking. And they want to say there's no God. The ethical occupation. Your inner child wants you to become an ethical person by walking the walk, making your money in an ethical way. We have justice, judge, and activist. Sounds like a cool inner child to me. All of these messages from your inner child are helpful for life, and I love it. I hope you love it too. I don't even have any angel messages for this one because your inner child is an angel. That's what I'm feeling. It's the best part of you. It's the wisest part. If you look at these cards and the advice, I just hope you take it to heart. And also want to thank you for being here and tell you that I love you. And be well. See you next time.